Hello, Mercenary Mage here, and this is my experimental series, Classic Macintosh LPs. This is where I'll play some crappy old Mac games that probably no one remembers. As a kid I had a Mac like this. I don't think it was 7.5, but it was System 8 or some shit, I can't remember. As you can see here, most of my games are just Wolfenstein and some Wolfenstein mods. The Mac version of that was okay. Had a good level editor anyway. It was a bit inferior to the Windows version in other aspects. But anyway, for now we'll just start with Desert Track. I'm just making this a simple episode. Not going to delve into these RPGs like Exile I got here and some other crappy stuff like Fluffy's Adventure. That was a game I played. I must have only been 5 or something when I played that. Yeah, that was probably my first adventure game I completed. Probably. I can't remember. Anyway, let's start with Desert Track. Oh yeah, Maze World's there as well. I cannot control that thing. I think it's like glitched with this modern keyboard or something. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, let's start with Desert. Oh, what's this? Oh, no, just ignore that. I think the game can run fine even with that, whatever that error is. Anyway, this is basically a survival sort of game. You got to get across the desert. You know, we're evading the cannibals behind you. As you can see, 18 kilometers behind me right now. And you've got limited resources to, survive and all that. Your skill level here determines the difficulty. And anything above 3 is, really hard. It's a pretty hardcore game. At least in my scrubbish experience, but let's just keep it on 5, see how long we survive, and we can jack it down if it gets a bit difficult. Okay, let's go. As you can see, you gotta... And the cannibals are always following you, and if they catch up to you, you're fucking dead, so there's that to worry about. And we're in a sandstorm right now. If you're in a sandstorm, you can't really travel as fast, I don't think. And the cannibals can sort of catch up with you, I think. Anyway, let's try resting. We'll hold off on eating for now. Abandoned campsite. Oh, occasionally you get events like this where you have to either examine or avoid an obstacle ahead. Like, sometimes you get goodies from it, other times you actually get attacked, or you can die, or you get imprisoned, or I think a whole lot of other shit could happen. Let's take a risk. Ooh, we got some gold. Good. Let's keep going. You can save scum in this game, but I'm not going to do that. It's a bit risky anyway, and you could save yourself into a corner many times while playing, so there's that. Shit. The cannibals are sort of catching up. You have to really manage things. I think the cannibals are almost gonna get me. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's keep going. You gotta make it all the way to the end, so... Oh, this fucking... Knew this was gonna happen. Occasionally you get imprisoned in this game, and it's hell. You can bribe your way out, which is the easiest option if you have the gold. Very difficult, though. If you don't have the gold, you can either wait until you get the embassy releases you You can try to escape, but then you can get killed. Let's just pay, because we got the gold. And we get some food and that for doing that. So if you have the gold, it's usually wise to just pay your way out, from my experience anyway. So, oh shit. A camel got a bit hurt. I think if your camel's hurt, it doesn't travel as fast, but I'm not 100% on that. You can get dangerous paths like that. You can go through them, but it's very risky, or you could avoid them.
Ow.
Piece of shit. Okay. Let's just give our camera. Keep going. Okay, better. We're running low on food sources. Oh no. Well, I died. The cannibal's gone. Oh, god damn it. Well, let's see if that was further than I made it from 4 on level 5. No, that's only a score of... As you can see, my top score here with Leroy Trekkins. I got a distance travelled of 718 kilometres. Here I only did 182. It's a pretty difficult game. I need to get good. But anyway, let's jack it down to 3 and see if we can beat it. Beating it should be the top objective, I suppose, right now, for this episode. Everything's a bit slower, and I can sort of, play it faster. I could still die on this mode easily, but I'm probably going to make it a bit further. Occasionally you get these oases, and sometimes they can be mirages, so if they're mirages, you're not going to get anything. But it's worth going to them if you can, because if they're not mirages, you get food and water and stuff, so that's good. So this is a bit more of a casual mode here. Let's buy some stuff. Binoculars are a useful item, as are the compass. Compass helps with a sandstorm. If you're ever in one, you can basically maneuver your way out with the compass. You've always got to be watching things in this game. Okay, that was nothing there. Oh, and you can occasionally use the binoculars and see things like that before they happen. And we're imprisoned. We have the gold, so let's just pay. We got a compass, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's see if we can beat the game. If you rest while there's a sandstorm, the sandstorm sometimes goes away, so that's handy. We're putting some good distance between us and the cannibals right now. Oh shit. Camel got hurt. Gotta really manage that food and water because it can be a bit of a dick. But with the binoculars we can sometimes get some more oases in other areas, so that's great. we've got some food and water now. We don't really need to go to another oasis. Or do we? No, not really. Let's keep going. Oh shit! I don't have gold this time, so that's a bit of a dick. We'll just wait. But as you wait, the cannibals can catch up with you. We've got huge distance between us and them, so let's just ignore that. Alright, let's get going. Can we actually beat this? Oh, this is an interesting event. A caravan on the horizon. This is like a community of people, and sometimes they can be friendly, sometimes not. You can always avoid them. But if they're friendly, you get resources and stuff. If they're not, you can get killed, or they could hurt your camel. It's a bit crazy. Let's just avoid them. Should we? I'll go see them.
Ow.
Ah, crap. They injured the camel. They also stole some of my supplies. I'm out of food.
Ow.
Oh, we could die now. Easily. Oasis? From that, thank fuck. So yeah, you gotta really be careful with caravans. Let's just ignore this next one. I don't need anything anyway. Okay. We got some gold. Good. An oasis. Good. You see, on the lower difficulty levels, they're less likely to be mirages, I think, so you generally should check them out then. Let's avoid that. Let's just ignore that. If we get imprisoned again, we could be in trouble. Bit of luck in this game, I think, because you've really got to manage the events you see and manage your resources. And it's a bit of a... And we're imprisoned again. We have the gold though, so let's just pay. We're getting close to the end. We're just gonna hope we've got enough food and water to make it to the end. Okay. Let's just go on a normal pace for now. Oh, a trading post. We can get food and water here. I've got enough gold for some food. I should have got some water, actually. Shit. I'm gonna have to take this risk because we don't have much water. Oh, okay, so there wasn't any resources, but we did get some easygoing travels. Ooh, trading post. Do we have any gold? No, not enough gold for anything. That's unfortunate. Oh shit, am I going to be out of water? I'm trying to save this last bit of water. Wow, we're almost to the end, I think. But we're out of water, so we're going to...
Ow.
Ooh, an oasis. Yes, yes. Now we've got food and water. We're almost to the end now. So just ignore that. We did it. That's a pretty easy mode, though, as you can see. I don't think I've beat it on anything over, on any skill level over 3, because I'm a bit of a scrub at this game. Anyway. Let's enter the high score and see how well I did compared to my other playthroughs. Didn't do as good as my previous playthrough, Camel Grills, but did okay, I suppose. Only 1 point lower. That was pretty fun. See, it tells you if you've won here. I've never won in anything but over 3. But pretty fun game, all things considered. It gets extremely frustrating and annoying on the higher difficulties. Let's just show 10. I'll just show you some 10 before we wrap up this episode. Because 10 is just hell. I don't know how long. Let's see how long I've survived before. I've got like a score of 683. That's my best score for number 10, skill level 10. Let's see if we can beat that.
Ow.
See, a camel gets hurt just through pushing it too hard. Everything's going up way higher. And I died. Yeah, the cannonballs caught up with me right then. That is how hard it is. If you don't keep track of anything, you're absolutely fucked. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this first episode of Classic Macintosh Let's Plays. I might show you guys some other stuff later on, but for now, peace out.